Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ralitza and this is Readings with Rali. I hope you're well and I hope you are having a wonderful day. I am very excited about today's reading. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what have they realized about you. So in terms of they, you can obviously put anybody in, your mind's eye that you just want clarity on. How are these people thinking and feeling about you? So make sure that you're focusing on, the people you want. You can pick different piles for different people, but that's going to be what we're looking at. The point of this is to really unpack and discover and pull in a deeper level of understanding, okay? So we will have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1, we have Yamaya. Pile number 2, we have the Pyrite. Beautiful stone. And pile number 3, we have the Malachite crystal. So if you did need some more time, you can always go ahead and pause the video here. I'm going to go ahead and start with pile number 1. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the Yamaya statue, then this is your reading. Thank you for being here. I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into your energy so that we can best channel. So Spirit, can you please help me to connect to the energy of the collective that chose pile number 1? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for pile 1 so that they can have the best possible reading. Thank you for everything. Please keep pile 1 safe, protected, and guided throughout this day and also throughout all of the days of their life. We love and appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I feel like something here snapped. Like there was some sort of a intense moment that you had with whoever you're asking about. It was like things just changed. I also feel like you may be somebody who tends to go through periods of withdrawal. Like sometimes you're really out and about in people's faces and then other times you're just not. There's this really like up and down energy with you. I'm hearing a lot of conversations about your hair. I know that sounds weird. So I don't know if somebody here recently like changed their hair, but there is this acknowledgement of your hair or of you somewhat looking differently or acting differently. Let's tap in here. Interesting. Spirit, what have people realized? What have they realized about pile 1? What have they realized, please? We have the Chariot. One of the things that they've realized is that no matter how much they try to keep you stuck or keep you playing small, when you decide you want to do something, you go ahead and do it. You don't stay small for anybody. You're constantly expanding. You're constantly changing. You don't feel the need to change things up or to switch up energy. Like when you're in your energy, you're in your energy, and that's just it. There's no beating around the bush. You guys are unstoppable. Queen of Cups. You could have Cancer, Scorpio, or placement, or Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces placements in your chart. You don't have to. But one of the things I am getting that people are realizing is that you do have this emotional depth and intelligence that I don't think these individuals maybe understood about you. There's like this deep level of understanding, this intense spiritual or psychic abilities that you guys have. Other people may have really underestimated. So one of the things that they're realizing is that they could have made you out to be the whole villain instead of looking at themselves in the mirror. So there is like this self-reflective energy coming through, thankfully. Tell me more, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles. They're also realizing that no matter how much they try to keep you down or make you feel small, you guys are actually quite successful and you're calling in like a really high degree of success for yourselves. So one of the things I think that's being realized is that no matter what they tried to do, they couldn't keep you down. They couldn't keep you repressed. You just have like a purpose here and you're aligned with your purpose and you tend to just move forward in that way. Like you're like ready to make the changes that you need to make. You don't play small. The King of Wands. They're also realizing that, you have good people around you. So maybe whoever this was, they thought to themselves, okay, like pile number one, because we have so many court cards here. Pile number one, like when I leave pile number one, they're going to be alone forever, you know? When I leave pile number one, they're going to be by themselves forever. And now they're just realizing that that's actually not the case, you know? And there's a lot of like grief coming through and this understanding that you're in like a different space. You have like people who support you regardless. And so there is like a lot of shame coming through as well. Tell me more, please. What are people realizing about pile ones? What are people realizing about my pile ones, please? We have the Hunter. You guys tend to go after your dreams no matter what. Like when you decide you want something, you go out and you get it. And so one of the things that I think people are realizing is exactly that nobody can stop you from your goals. People might have tried to throw shade in your way or tried to, you know, get you in a stuck energy. But now they're realizing that that was all for nothing. Like there's no way that they can create this trapped energy because you're just committed to your growth. You're constantly moving forward. You're looking at things in a different way. You're ready for this expansion. In fact, a lot of what these individuals did could have fueled you for, you know, this momentum. Tell me more. What have people realized about pile ones? You get what you want, pile one. We have the Maiden. For some of you, I feel like your beauty was either ignored or not acknowledged. And now it's getting to the point where it's really hard for people to ignore this natural beauty that you have with the Maiden card coming through. You guys could also like look a lot younger than your age, or you could have just been aging very well, because I feel like when people aren't good people, like I do genuinely think that shows up in like their face. Do you know what I mean? Like I think it shows up in the way that these people look. I feel like you can sometimes see, truly, I really do think you can see when somebody's like not a good person simply by the way that they look, their skin, their face, the energy that they presume to put out there. With the Hunter and the Maiden, though, you guys are very much embodying who you are, even if these individuals were getting a kick from you not embodying that. So there's this understanding that you are just like very visible, you're very seen, you're very loved. And with the Maiden card, there's a lot of appreciation for the way that you look now. So it's like people who could have been trash talking you, they're now seeing how valuable you are. Tell me more, please. What have people realized about pile one? What have people realized about pile one? We have DL, hidden sexuality. A lot of people actually are more attracted to you than they realize, I feel. Some of these people, they could have acted like they weren't physically interested in you, or like you were just like not their type or whatever. But in fact, what I'm seeing here is the opposite. I do think that you're being perceived as very, very attractive, more attractive than I think you realize. There's a strong degree of like, you know, just wanting to tug on your energy a bit because you are in this very like attractive stage in your life. And actually you guys could be getting a lot of different attention, a lot of different play. Tell me more, please. Pile number one, what are people realizing about my pile ones? We have Evil Eye. Yeah, a lot of these people, I think, try to send you so much energy in order to keep you stuck or keep you playing small. And I think one of the things that they're realizing now is that regardless of them sending you this energy, it's just not working. They're not going to be able to keep you small because your whole purpose here is expansion. Not only that, but even if they're sending you this negative energy, thankfully you have people on your side who are so good that you're like constantly being bolstered up by new individuals. For those of you who are feeling lonely, okay, I guarantee you that there's more coming here too. So I just want you to know that. If you've been feeling a little bit like I'm never going to be able to, you know, have the person that I want, that's not the truth. Like one of the things I'll say is like everybody who's sending you this evil eye or this negative energy, they're not going to be able to stop you from achieving what you want. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Tell me more. We have stuck in the past. Yeah, you have a lot of people who are stuck on you still from the past. So I think that these people are frustrated when they see you moving forward and they feel like they are not moving forward, you know? They feel like they're in the same old energy. And there's this like heaviness around that. So yeah, that's definitely something that I'm seeing here as well. Just seems like you guys have a lot of haters, essentially, from the past that are continuing to tug on your energy. And one of the things that they've realized is that regardless of them tugging and tugging and tugging, you are just going to continue to focus on yourself, and you're going to continue to focus on your growth. And that's exactly what you should be focusing on, okay? So don't ever feel bad about that, because it's like your purpose here. Okay. Hello, pal number 2. If you chose the pyrite crystal, then this is your reading. Welcome. I hope you're well, and I hope you're having a great day. It's such a pleasure as always to connect. Just going to go ahead here and dive right into your energy. Spirit, can you please help me to connect to the energy of pal number 2 who chose the pyrite crystal? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for pal 2 so that they can have the best possible reading. Thank you for everything that you do. We ask that you continue to keep pal 2 safe, protected, and guided throughout this day and also throughout all of the days of their life. Please continue to guide them. Please continue to love them. Thank you for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, there could have been something intense that happened here. I just keep hearing the word blackmail. So someone here could have tried to blackmail you or vice versa. You could be very involved in activism or not afraid to speak your mind when you think something's wrong. Okay, you are definitely being perceived as a threat. Someone here could really like bubble tea or boba. I'm just getting a lot of those kinds of drinks here. Whoever the people that you're asking about are, there's a lot of uncertainty within their energy field. So I feel like they're kind of uncertain about where they stand with you, or vice versa. You could be very uncertain about where you stand with them. But there's this very intense degree of uncertainty that I am getting coming through here. All right, let's pack in. Pal 2, please. What have Pal 2's people realized about them? We have true love. Okay, well, I'm just going to take it. You know, this might not be for everybody, but for someone here, someone has definitely realized that you are this person's true love. You know, you're the person that they want to be with. And that's a real realization that has really struck this person in a big way. So there is this understanding that you are, you know, very much more important or more significant than maybe this person thought you were. You have 5 of Swords. This person's realizing that their actions really made you feel crazy, okay? This person's also realizing that they could have been baiting you for fights or baiting you for problems. I don't know. I just feel like someone here was trying to get this reaction out of you. And now they're starting to realize that they're actually the problem. You could have told this person you are the problem here. And this person could have been no. But it's now they are actually realizing that they are a little bit of the problem. With that 5 of Swords, I do feel somebody was trying to bait you. And now they're thinking to themselves, why did I do that? Because I actually really like this person. I actually really care about this person, and yet I treated them like this. Tell me more. 2 of Swords. This person's realizing that they're stuck on you, essentially. I feel like whoever you're asking about, if it's a friend or an ex-lover or whatever, if it's been 1 year or 15 years, this person is still definitely heavily involved with you energetically. I think that they still think about you. I think that they tug on your energy. I feel like they're really connected to you spiritually still. So this person just feels like what they're realizing about you is that you are a very important player in their life, and they just can't seem to move on with that 2 of Swords. This person is still very energetically stuck on you. They're still very energetically connected to you, and I feel like that's something that is weighing, you know, pretty heavily on them. Why can't I move on from this? We have the 3 of Wands. This person's realizing that if they don't act quick, they're going to lose you as well, okay? Because with that 3 of Wands, I do feel like there is this rush of momentum that's taking place within your life. You are about to experience a whole lot of shifting forward, and this person feels like if they don't act soon, that they're going to lose that opportunity to connect with you forever. You guys have a lot of good luck coming, even when you don't feel like it. And I know some of you feel like that's not possible. Tell me more, please, for pile number 2. What has this person realized about pile 2s? What have they realized, please? We have the King. Yeah, they're realizing that they could have treated you poorly, but yet you held a lot of power all along. I feel like this person truly, truly underestimated you, okay? There's this understanding that this person, they didn't treat you properly. And they feel like just bad. Like it's almost like, you know what I'm kind of feeling here, you guys? I feel like for whatever reason, your spiritual team was keeping this person hidden. Like they were hiding your true self from this person, because your spiritual team, they saw who this person was, and they decided, we cannot let the collective be bamboozled by this idiot. So it's almost like they hid you, okay? They hid your energy. And they did this because they wanted you to be kept safe away from this person. You have the Bridge. Yeah, you could have told this person a lot. Like this person, they could have really pushed you, and you could have been comfortable with that. Like you could have said to this person, look, this is why I'm doing things this way, or this is why I'm saying this. This person is now realizing that they really need to learn how to bridge gaps with you quicker, or again, they're going to lose access to you. And I feel like one of the things that this person is realizing is that they really don't want to lose that access to you. They want to fix things, whoever this person is you're asking about. Tell me more, please. Pile number 2. What is this person realizing about my pile 2s? What are they realizing? We have Trigger. A pet peeve or something that causes a negative reaction in you. They have done something that caused you to recall a past memory and connect it to your present. Yeah, this person is very much aware that they triggered you in some capacity, okay? They feel like now they're reflecting a bit on their own treatment of you, and I just think that they're seeing more clearly their actions. This person is feeling upset with themselves, and they're feeling very frustrated as well. We have intuitive hits. This person's also realizing that a lot of what you were calling them out for, or communicating with them, a lot of it was based on the truth. Like a lot of it was based on like proper intuitive hits. I kind of feel like for many of you, this person doubted you a little bit. Like they could have treated you one way, or maybe like written off some of the things that you said, but now they're realizing that you were actually correct about a lot of what you said. So this person, they just have a lot of like regrets over that, and they wish that they were able to connect with you more deeply. I feel like this person, they also sense you around them energetically quite a lot, and that's a lot for this person as well. They have a hard time with that. This person is wishing and wanting for some sort of like connection with you that is deeper, okay? We have so in love with you. Yeah, whoever this person is, I think one of the biggest things that they're realizing is that they are, you know, pretty intensely obsessed with you still. Like this person, they feel like you're just really, really special. And I think one of the things that they're also understanding is that you have this very magnetic energy, and you tried to maybe help this person, but I feel like this person, they kept pushing you aside. I do think that you triggered this person's like very deep inner wounding, and then this person retaliated and treated you badly because of that. Okay? So it's like they're now seeing like more clearly why you've pulled away, but they also feel a little bit like they can't help but think about you all of the time, because there's still like this very strong emotional energy that I think this person feels towards you. We have Dark Knight. Yeah, this person's going through it, whoever they are. I feel like you forced this person to go through some sort of spiritual awakening. This says, the pains of going through spiritual transformation. You or your person are shedding old beliefs and going through a complete paradigm shift, a whole new you. Yeah, this person, you have pushed this person a lot. And one of the things that I am getting is that they're going through this shift. And honestly, they need to go through this shift. So they're realizing a lot of what you said was true. And a lot of what you said was based in the truth. And now they're like kind of stressed out because they realize they have to make amends with you. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Very interesting energy. I will say, whoever you guys are and whoever this person is, you definitely have them shook. This person's not really able to move away from you, I feel. They think about you a lot and they feel a lot of like desire to connect with you deeply. Hello, Pile 3. If you chose the Malachite crystal, then this is your reading. Welcome. I hope you are well and I hope you're having a great day. It's such a pleasure to connect. I'm just going to go ahead here and dive right into your energy. Spirit, can you please help me to connect to the energy of Pile number 3 who chose the Malachite crystal? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for Pile 3 so that they can have the best possible reading. As always, we wanted to say thank you. Please continue to keep Pile 3 safe, protected, and guided throughout this day and throughout all of the days of their life. We ask that you continue to love them and guide them. We appreciate everything that you do, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I feel like this person or you or both of you have a tendency to over-exaggerate. There's a lot of like big words coming through. Like this person's already trying to convince me of something. So they definitely are somebody who talks a lot. It could be somebody that comes from a different like background than you, whether that's religious or socioeconomic. I'm getting some sort of difference between you and this person. Someone here could really like the band Panic at the Disco. I feel like there was a lot of momentum here and then something just stopped. Like things are just like build, 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 and then it just like crashed down. Yeah, this person, they are acknowledging that they were a big part in that. This person could constantly be like nitpicking with their own appearance or with you as well. Someone here is very nitpicky when it comes to the way that they look. Okay, let's tap in here. Pile 3. Tell me about this person, please. What have they realized? What has Pile 3's person realized? We have the Hierophant. This person has realized that actually like you were one of their best and biggest teachers. I feel like this person, they didn't want to admit that for a long time. But it's like now they can't deny it. They know that you were there to teach them something. They know that you were there to grow them and to like push them into a different space. This person is feeling very surprised. But I think that they've taken a lot of what you've said and implemented it into their lives, and now they are changing. Ten of Wands. This person's realizing that they were really overburdensome for you. Like, I feel like this person put you through quite a lot, and you guys could have felt very exhausted by this person's presence. They are totally realizing that they kind of like forced your hand or just like flat out exhausted you a lot. And so this person is taking responsibility for that. They feel guilty about this too. Like they feel like they know that they were maybe not being the best to you. I feel like this person, they regret a lot of what has happened here between the two of you. Tell me more, please. Pile 3. King of Swords. This person is also realizing that they tended to overthink a lot of the connection. I feel like there was a part of this person who didn't want to feel the connection, but they were more comfortable with, you know, overthinking and overthinking and overthinking. And you could have told this person, like, why are you doing that? Like, why can't you just like feel your feelings for once in your life? Like, I just think that this person, they aren't very comfortable with sharing. They don't like to be in their heart space. Okay, this person, they don't like that at all. We have the 5 of Swords. This person's also realizing that they caused a lot of unnecessary drama with you, like through their words. I think that this person could have been careless with the way that they talk to you, and you could have always been like very calm and patient with them, even when, you know, maybe you didn't want to be calm and patient. Like, I just think that you showed a lot of restraint when it came to this person. And this person, they feel like stupid, okay? They do feel stupid because I think they're realizing how they created a lot of problems when they should have been like really treating you better. This person wants to apologize for some of the things that they've said to you too. We have the Mountain. This person's realizing that you are like the mountain, you know, you're very calm. You don't let yourself be rattled easily. I feel like maybe you didn't give this person the reaction that they wanted. They could have wanted to have like you to have a big reaction to them, or to be like upset by the way that they were trying to bait you essentially. But you guys were always like quite calm when it came to this person. And this could have really bothered this person. This person's unhinged, quite frankly. I feel like they're realizing that, like they're like, why am I like this? Like, I feel like this person's struggling to realize that on their own. You have the Hunter. This person's also realizing that you guys tend to go after your dreams, and you pretty much get what you want a lot of the time. And so one of the things that they're realizing is like, your goals are not going to be affected by this person's ability to give or not give to you. Like, you guys have your plan set out for you anyways. You guys have your life set out for you anyways. And I feel like this person is realizing that regardless of how much they might have wanted you to be stuck, it's just not working. Like, you guys just have your own path, and that's just it, you know? Tell me more. We have apologies. This person is realizing that they owe you a big apology, okay? I feel like they know they screwed up here. This person talks a good game, but one of the things that they don't like to talk about is to say sorry, okay? So they definitely feel like they're regretting the way that they connected with you and some of the things that they said. They want to make things right. This person is hopeful that they'll be able to reconnect with you and actually like offer you the apology that you need. You have guilt. Feeling guilty about what was said or done, something done to you that was offensive. They're having remorse for their actions. They're sorry for what was done. Yeah, this person, they do have, you know, a tremendous amount of remorse for the way that they handled this connection. I think when they thinking about it, they're kind of disappointed in themselves. And I also feel like they see you as somebody that just deserves a lot more than what they were able to give you. So they feel like kind of stupid. And I think that they want to offer you some kind of an apology here. So this person, they definitely think about you a lot. Okay, we have jealousy. Yeah, this person also is realizing that they could have actually been, you know, quite jealous over this connection. They could have been jealous over you and jealous of like your ability to communicate, your ability to be who you are. Like, I think that this person, they just saw you as having so much more than they did. And there was a lot of jealousy that this person was operating from. They're sorry about that too. Like, I don't think that maybe this person consciously realized that they were jealous of you until it was like a little bit too late. We have protection. This person, they wish that you didn't have such strong boundaries around them now, but they understand why. I feel like this person, they want to learn how to be better with you and like protect this connection. Like, they just feel like there is sadness coming through here. And they feel like they also should have been treating you better since day one. Like, this person, they acted like an idiot towards you, and now they are feeling, you know, sad. Like, they really are. They want you to know that they are willing to put the work into change. This person is realizing that they have a lot of work that they have to do on themselves. We have you got options. They're also realizing that you do have a lot of choices right now. And this person is realizing that you deserve those choices, because honestly, I think that the way that they treated you was very isolating for you. And now when they see you having a lot of people around you who want you or want to be with you, this person feels like that's well deserved, because they do know that they screwed up here with you. But I think ultimately this person is just realizing that they were the problem here and that they created a lot of issues when they shouldn't have created a lot of issues. And so they are feeling a lot of shame over themselves, and they want to tell you that. They want you to know that they feel stupid and they wish that they had, been better towards you since day one. So yes, that is what I have. I'm sending you a big hug. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.